Well, good evening and welcome to Amadeitist Spiritual Service. Our guest medium this evening is Deb Clarke, all the way from Coventry. So a big hi to you, Deb. Thank you for coming. And also, we also have our member, Neil Osborne. He will be doing the address this evening. So a big welcome to you, Neil. The outline of our services this evening are as follows. We'll be doing the opening prayer. We have the address, followed by some music. Then we'll have a moment of silence for the distant healing, followed by some more music. Then we'll have a demonstration of mediumship, and this will be followed by notifications and closing prayer. And as usual, the chat will stay open at the end for anybody who wishes to stay and have a chat. Okay, I'll hand you over now to Deb for the opening prayer.
Just going to unmute myself, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Divine Spirit, as we gather here together today, we thank Spirit for bringing us here together safely. We send out our thoughts to those who are suffering, whether through illness or through loss. We ask that they receive the strength, the comfort and the courage to carry on. We give thanks for each and every day on which we have food to eat and water to drink. We give thanks to our friends and our relatives and the time that they spend with us. We also thank you for our friends in the animal kingdom, who we sometimes forget, but who bring us so much joy. We now send out our thoughts to those in the spirit world, our friends and our relatives. We ask them to draw close and pass on their messages of friendship and of love. We leave this service in their capable hands. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for that, Deb. It was lovely. Hand you over now to Neil for the address.
Thank you, Chris. Hi, everybody. No, it's not April Fool's. It is me again. Different to last time, though. Blame it on Kevin because he sent me another poem. The poem is entitled Tomorrow Starts Without Me and was written by David Romano. I'll just see if I can give it justice. Okay. If tomorrow starts without me and I'm not there to see, if the sun should rise, you find your eyes all filled with tears for me. I wish so much you wouldn't cry the way you did today, while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. I know how much you love me, as much as I love you, and each time that you think of me, I know you'll miss me too. But when tomorrow starts without me, please try to understand that an angel came and called my name and took me by the hand. He said my place was ready in heaven far above, and that I'd have to leave behind all those I dearly love. But as I turned and walked away, a tear fell from my eye. For all my life, I'd always thought I didn't want to die. I had so much to live for, so much left yet to do. It seemed almost impossible that I was leaving you. I thought of all the yesterdays, the good ones and the bad. I thought of all the love we shared and all the fun we had. If I could relive yesterday, just even for a while, I'd say goodbye and kiss you and maybe see you smile. But then I fully realized that this could never be, for emptiness and memories would take the place of me. When I thought of worldly things I might miss come tomorrow, I thought of you, and when I did, my heart was filled with sorrow. When I walked through heaven's gates, I felt so much at home. God looked down and smiled at me from his great golden throne. He said, this is eternity and all I promised you. Today your life on earth has passed, but here life starts anew. I promise no tomorrow, but today will always last. And since each day is the same, there's no longing for the past. You have been so faithful, so trusting, and so true, though there were times you did some things you knew you shouldn't do. You have been forgiven, and now at last you're free. So won't you come and take my hand and share my life with me? So when tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart, for every time you think of me, I'm right there in your heart. This poem made me reflect on the passing of my wife Stella 6 years ago. Whether it was too soon or a date in her own destiny on Mother's Day in 2015, when a drug-fueled driver drove headfirst into my car, with me at the wheel of mine at 60 miles an hour. Although paramedics and doctors from the NHS in ambulances and even the air ambulance fought so hard to save my wife's life, she died at the scene of the accident. I myself was out for the count, and so was the other driver. And you could say I didn't have time to say goodbye properly. That statement is not quite true, because the only memory I have following the accident is traveling to Spirit, because at the time, my guardian angel took me and my wife took hers. Stella was taken away still shell-shocked, but my guardian told me I had to go back because it was not my time. To this day, I have no memory of the accident itself, just a memory of hearing the rotor blades of a helicopter whisking me off to the Derriford Hospital in Plymouth. Now, with a shattered humerus, an open wound in my elbow, broken ribs, and several fractures in my pelvis, I was cared for by my earth angels in the NHS, in my family, and from my friends, who unconditionally committed to saving my life. Now, it took me 8 months to recover after learning how to walk again. I had no idea how hard it was going to be able to walk again, but with perseverance, I got there because there was no way I was going to lose that challenge. During my recovery, I could never understand how calm I was, and at times I felt guilty for feeling that way. I've always believed in spirit, but not necessarily a spiritualist at that time, or following the religious doctrines that I was conditioned to as a child. I now know that my belief in spirit kept me calm, patient, and assisted my recovery 100%. Since my accident, I never ever remember my dreams now, and I put that down to spirit protecting me from revisiting such a negative experience. Even though my wife was recovering from the shock of her passing in spirit, I did realize that she was also unconditionally caring for me, although not as a human being. Not so many tears on my part, but yes, there are still some that are triggered by memories that flow through my mind periodically when I need to be reminded. Those tears might start off when I feel sorry for my loss, but they soon turn into tears of joy for my wife's safe return to our home base in spirit. If and when I realize my tears are for myself, I stop and say, I still have a life to live, so get on with it. Our life is a gift, very precious, and needs to be treated as such. Now, easier said than done, but it has to be done for our own sanity and those around us. My loss is someone else's gain, and I'm happy with that. There is always a purpose for a journey. Life goes on, but not necessarily on the earth plane, and that thought always reassures me personally. That is my belief. When I think of all my yesterdays, I'm fortunate because I'm able to discard all the bad ones. And I would encourage you to look inside yourself and do the same. Focus on the positives in your life, and you will see the light and shine a beacon out to others as a payback. Without realizing it, your personal sunbeam and positive attitude will lift and inspire other souls to overcome the demons in their lives and match your positivity. Another win-win. Filling the emptiness in your soul has to be a positive statement. From the confirmation that I've had from our Amadeitist mediums and my own intuition, I know my wife is watching my back. She still nags me a bit when I need it. And as the poem said, she is still right in my heart. Long may that continue. Right, enough from me now. I'll just end by saying, have a good life and let your positivity rule. Light and love. Back to you, Chris.
That's lovely, Neil. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Just shows you the true fight of the spirit with everyone here and everybody. So thank you. Now for the first bit of music this evening. We'll get there.
Sometimes late at night I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights and lay there in the dark. And the thought crosses my mind, if I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the regret that my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. 'Cause if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes. So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of, if tomorrow never comes.
What a beautiful track this.
Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda or Seat diesel vehicle between 2008 and 2015? If so,
Beautiful track that was. Excellent. If we could all just take a moment then, I'm going to do the distant healing. So if you've got any thoughts of anybody that you'd like to mention their name while we read the distant healing out, please do. Gracious Spirit of thy goodness, hear our anxious prayer. Take our loved ones who are suffering, neath thy their tender care. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, may thy presence shed a healing ray, turning all their night of darkness into glorious day. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, should thou claim them, be their light and guide. Lead them to the heavenly kingdom, safe by thy side. Loving Father, hear us. Hear us. Amen. Right, we'll do the next bit of music for this evening.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving to all men that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where
Lovely stuff. Excellent. Well, I'd like to introduce you all now for Debbie to do this. So send out your love, everybody. Well, we asked Debbie and she links into all the loved ones in spirit. So on behalf of me, Debbie, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know how you work it, Chris, because I know there's 2 pages on here and I can only see one unless I scroll by. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know how your other mediums work. Sometimes I'll go to the person, but recently, something like this, I'll probably give the information out and somebody will have to give a wave. Is that all right?
If that works with you, that's fine. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, because I can only see one page, you see.
That's not a problem.
I'll have to rely on you to shout me and say it's on the other page, okay?
Not a problem.
Okie dokie. I don't think there's anybody brand new to this on here, is there? So I don't have to explain anything, do I? How it works? No? I'll just get on with it. All I will ask is whatever we give you, go and check it. If you don't understand it, check it with your relatives or check it with your family. And that's it, basically. And all I do is just repeat exactly what they say. And the first person I've got is a lovely mom. So I've got a lovely mom coming in. And she's talking about neuralgia, because you gave me an awful headache a few minutes ago. So she's talking about suffering with neuralgia, but I don't know whether she means the south or somebody down here has got this neuralgia problem or sinus problem that she's talking about. Okay, Gillian, have you got a mum in spirit? I've just seen Gillian down the bottom and I've been drawn to Gillian. Are you, Gillian? I can't hear you, but have you got a mum in spirit?
Yes, I have.
I think I might be coming to you. Do you understand the neuralgia? Somebody suffering with neuralgia and headache. She's talking to me about that, or she was.
Right, okay. I'm not sure about that.
It's all right. Doesn't matter. I'll leave that for a minute because somebody just focused me straight on you, you see. So whoever this mum is, she's come straight for you. So we'll talk to your mum. If it's for you, then she's talking, first of all, the month of May will mean something to you. So anniversary, birthday, or a passing. So May, the month of May.
I can't hear you very well.
Can't you? Can anybody else hear me? Yeah, she's talking about the month of May. Oh, she's going to month of May and the month of October, she's telling me as well. So that'd be an anniversary, passing, or a birthday. Okay. Yeah. And she's talking about, so this is for you. I'm quite quick, by the way, so you might not have time to answer me. I'll just give it out really quick. She's talking about you've been sending your prayers up to her. So you've been sending your prayers up to her, and also you talk to her a lot as well. And she wants to acknowledge that she is listening to you. Okay. Now, with your mom, she comes with a lovely smell. She likes a lavender. So you may well smell lavender around you when she comes around you. All right. And she wants to play with your hair. So I know you may be going like this a lot as well.
I am. I've been doing it tonight. Yeah.
Okay. So this is a sign that she's trying to get your attention. She plays with hair. So watch for that. Your mum comes in pretty cold as well. So when she comes around you, you might suddenly go a little bit like this, a little bit cold. So she comes in a little bit cold as well. Okay, come on then. She's talking about the reason she's coming is because she wants to give you some healing. So you must need some healing at the moment. Yes. And she's talking also about upliftment, healing for upliftment as well. And that's her reason for coming. Okay. She's just said to me April means something. She's given me the month of April as well as meaning something to you as well. Yeah, all right. Yes. Okay. She just said to me she's got a mom with her in spirit as well. So you should understand her mom's with her in spirit as well. And they're quite close. And they look similar to each other as well. They're similar in look as well. Okay. Right. Now there's a bit of banter going on between the two of them because they're talking about one of them's a little bit better looking than the other one, so they're having a bit of a laugh upstairs in spirit. Okay, mum. Now your mum, back to your mum, she's talking about a house move. Somebody would like to move to a bungalow. She's talking about a bungalow move, okay, around you. So watch for that coming up. If that's not you, it'll be somebody around you. Somebody will be talking about it. So she's been listening to that as well. Now main reason, somebody's been going through photographs as well. She tells me somebody's been looking at old photographs, and somebody also has been looking at a photograph of her as well. Okay, recently. All right. She's talking about nice dresses. So I don't know if she was nicely dressed or something, smartly dressed, because she's talking about wearing smart clothes as well, or being nicely dressed. That's how she's describing it. Okay. Now, she's talking about your hair, but there's something about the parting. It's as if you've moved the parting or something. Do you move the parting quite a lot?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I keep moving it about. Yeah.
That's what she's just letting you know, that she's watching you. You know what I mean? She knows what you're doing. She just said to me the name Hazel should mean something to you. So Hazel, watch for the link to Hazel then down here, because you'll probably get it. But when they mention somebody down here, it's either because they need healing or because you're going to have a link to them. So watch for the Hazel link that's going to come up, okay? She's also saying the name Margaret from Spirit will mean something to you as well. Okay, just wants to say hello. And also George wants to be remembered as well. George wants to be remembered, okay. Now, then if she means you, she's talking about, and somebody's got a very uncomfortable chair where they just can't seem to get comfortable on it. They're wriggling around a lot. I don't know who she's been watching around you, but she's talking to me about this uncomfortable chair. Okay. She said to me somebody could do with a recliner.
All right.
Okay, she's trying to put you, oh, actually, she's putting your feet up. So I don't know if you need to put your feet up and relax a little bit, because she's talking about that as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. She's also talking about Catherine Cookson books. So I don't know who used to read them, but remember she's told you, I think there's a lady in Spirit that used to read Catherine Cookson books. Okay, right. She's bringing them to you. She's bringing them to you because she's talking about books take you away, don't they? You know what I mean? They take you away, you get involved in the story. And don't you read?
I don't read.
You're like me, I don't. But for some reason, she's trying to give you books to take you away from it all. There must be a lot going on around you or something, because she's trying to do this. Yeah. All right, to try and take you away. Okay. She's just told me there is a there's like a little terrier dog in Spirit as well. I don't know if you remember the little terrier that she's bringing with her. She's just bringing the dog through to say hello as well. But she just wants to let you, she says she just wants to let you know that she's around. It's because you've been sending your prayers up to her and speaking to her, and I think she just wants to confirm that she's listening. Okay. And I think that's all she's going to say, I think. Did you remember Margaret in Spirit? Because Margaret's just popped in again. She's trying to get your memory, I think. She's trying to make you think. But think about Margaret. You'll find her. I know a lot of people will, you know, it'll rush over them now, but they'll go away and think about it and you'll come back. So don't worry about it. Okay. But she's just coming, like I say, to send her love. She wants me to blow kisses to you. So she's blowing kisses to you. So know she's around. You'll smell her. She does like Lily of the Valley as well. Yeah. So I don't know if you remember the perfume Lily of the Valley. And she's just before she's going, she's giving me the smell of stew. So I don't know if she likes stews.
Yeah, she's always cooking stews, yeah.
Yeah. So you may well get the smell of stew around you as well, because your you know, your clock that's with her, you know, that's her like sign as well. Okay, so I'm leaving you with her, okay? I'll leave you with the love, okay? I'm moving on. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Who have I got here? I've got Dad here. I've got Dad here next. So Dad. Dad who's shouting the name George at me. So if anybody's got a dad called George in Spirit, let me know. Who's looking for somebody on here. He's talking about a birthday that's nearby as well. So somebody's got George in Spirit with a birthday down here that's nearby as well. And also he's talking about a wedding anniversary as well. I think he's looking for a female on here, or a female connection by the look of it. So if anybody can take George, the dad. Also talking about the link to Mary as well. So there's a Mary connection somewhere as well. Yeah, if anybody can take Mary. That. Who's that?
Effie.
Is that Effie?
Yeah.
Can you take the dad and George, Effie, as well?
I can, yes.
Okay. Wants to speak to you then, but also acknowledging the Mary as well.
That's right.
He's just, for some reason, Effie, he wants me to give you the colour red. So I don't know if red means something to you.
Right, thank you.
He's bringing you the colour red. And with red, he wants to also give you a great big bunch of red roses to go with it, because he's talking about some sort of anniversary that's nearby. So whether it's an anniversary or birthday.
That's right.
But he's
Thank
got
you.
this massive, great big bunch of roses like this size that he wants to give you. Okay. He's just said to me, oh, she's been thinking about me recently, and she's also been talking to me recently as well. And
Correct.
that's why I wanted to pop in, he's saying. He wants to give you healing. He's talking about your legs. They're more aching than anything else.
That's
he wants
correct.
me to give you healing to your legs, and he's talking
Good.
about your legs. And he's saying to me, and I don't think this is you, I think he means somebody else, because he's saying, do you remember who used to shuffle? Do you remember the person that used to shuffle when they walked? They're in spirit now, but he's talking about a shuffler. And I think this was a lady as well. He's talking about somebody that used to shuffle the feet. But she's there, but you'll have to think about her. But he's just
that sounds familiar, but I can't place her just at the
that's
moment.
all right. You'll find, you'll think
Yeah.
about who she's coming. She's coming like that because you'll connect with the shuffler, as George is saying. He's talking about that. Okay, come on then, George. George is also talking about Harold in spirit as well. I've got Harold here with me, he's saying.
Being very formal.
Yeah. And he wants to say hello. He called him Harold. Well, I've called him Harold. But Harold wants to say hello to you as well. And back to George, he's talking about, remember the loud ticking clock? He's going tick-tock, tick-tock, like a grandfather clock or something like that somebody had.
Yes.
Just bringing that as a memory to you as well. He's also saying there is a collie dog in spirit. So you should remember the little collie. He's calling it a little collie dog in spirit. But also there is an Alsatian in spirit as well that you should know. So there's a couple of dogs there. You'll find out. Don't worry too much.
They're not our dogs.
Okay. Well, they bring them through, don't they? They say,
Yeah.
oh, we've got the collie, we've got the Alsatian. And he's also saying Betty in spirit also wants to say hello to you as well. So Betty's there as well. Okay, come on, Dad. Your dad's talking about also he's got a baby with him in spirit as well. So there's a baby lost to spirit that he's holding here, saying the baby's here as well. And he's talking about a new baby coming around you. So what's for the new baby coming around you that he's talking about? Okay.
Put a frighteners into the family now.
He's just saying to me, we've got Joyce as well. Joyce in spirit. She wants to say hello to you.
Right.
And also, I know it's a common name, but he wants me to give you the name Smith as meaning something to you as well. So the name Smith, and also the surname Harries. Harries, actually, he's put an E on it.
Yeah.
So Harries you'll find the way there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, come on then. He's just saying that he's been listening to a conversation that somebody wants to go on a cruise down here. So somebody's been talking about going on a cruise. So watch for that coming up around you as well. If you don't understand it, you'll pick it up. But he's been listening to that conversation at the moment. And he's also wanting to give you, oh, hang on. You know the Harris. Do you remember Anita Harris?
From the
telly?
Yeah.
For some reason, he wants me to give you her as a memory. So I don't know if you watched her or something like that. He's just said to me, give her Anita Harris.
Right.
So I'll leave that with you. He's talking about that. And he's just said to me, somebody's burnt the toast. Somebody's burnt the toast. I can smell burnt toast here. So somebody's got form for burning toast. And he's just bringing a memory of that. Now, he's still talking about toast, but now he's putting a poached egg on the top. So I don't know who likes poached egg on toast, but he's doing that. It's only one slice of bread and it's one egg.
Right.
Okay. Okay. He's just bringing in a lady from spirit who wants to make you a great big bowl of porridge.
Okay.
With proper oats. And I don't know whether you'll recognise her from that, because he's just saying, tell her, give her the oats from the lady in spirit.
Right. Thank you.
So she wants to say hello. Okay.
Yeah.
He's talking about headaches, somebody with headaches. It's like stuffy headaches. I don't know if it's somebody that needs an eye check, because he's talking about somebody squinting a little bit. So I think somebody will need an update on the glasses.
All right.
So
okay. Well, I mean, I've just recently been to the optician, so I'm okay.
Oh, it might be you then. Perhaps he's mentioning that.
He was always very keen on eyes. Yeah.
Right.
I'll ask in the family. Yeah.
There you go. Anything else? before he goes, he just wants to say you've got a nosy neighbour.
Okay.
You know you've got a nosy neighbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's laughing about it, harmless, but he says, tell her she's got a nosy neighbour.
Yeah.
And with that, what do you want to give? He's just talking about pear trees and scrumping. I don't know if somebody went scrumping with apples and things like that.
That's childhood, yes.
Yeah, he's talking, first of all, though, he gave me pear trees, and then he's gone to get the scrumping from the apple trees as well. So it must be some sort of memory from you. But he's just come, he just says he's come to say hello. It's all right. I'm just trying to see this colour of this jacket he's given me. He's showing me a purple jacket. So I don't know who had the purple jacket, like a proper gent's jacket. But he's showing me it purple, but dark purple. So remember he's told you that, because I think you're going to see it somewhere, maybe in a photo or something like that, or you might remember it later. All right. So remember he's told you the purple jacket.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know whether he means he was a member, because on this jacket, he's putting some sort of membership. You know, like RAF clubs and that, they have some sort of badges or something like that when they're a member. There's somebody in spirit that was a member of a club that's got some sort of membership thing on his jacket.
All right.
All right, but he just wants to be remembered. But I'm going to leave him with you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, he just says to me, you know when people are around you anyway from spirit.
Yes.
You know when they're around, so you're quite aware. And he also tells me that you can tell who it is as well, you know, whether it's female or male. So he just says to me, oh, she knows we're around anyway. Take care going up and down stairs.
Oh, I do.
Okay, especially going up, you know, when you lift, you make sure you lift your foot high enough to clear the step.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what he's talking about. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. I'll leave him with you. Hope that was okay for you.
Yes, thank you very much.
I've got a lovely granddad. I'm looking for somebody on. He's told me to look at my screen, and I don't know where I'm going. He's just said, look at the screen. So where do you want me to go? Maybe Anna. Anna, you got a lovely granddad in spirit that wants a word. Oh, he just said to me, I want a word, Anna. So turn your sound up if you've got a lovely granddad in spirit. He's quite jolly as well. He's just said to me, first of all, he tells me to look at the screen. Right. And then he says, tell her I want a word. Tell her I want a word. Right. But in a nice way, He's smiling. He's kind of a bit of a joker, your granddad. Okay, he's joking around a little bit. But he's talking about, there's also, he's got his wife there with him as well. So he's got a nan there with him as well. So there's two of them coming in at once. But the granddad's kind of forced his way in first because he wants a word first. And I think he's coming in because he's talking about, he wants to give you strength. You must need strength at the moment or something. And he's talking about the strength to go forward with something. All right. He's talking about there's decisions coming up. Okay, and he's the one that's going to push you forward. Okay, he's talking about trust your own judgment because you've got a very good gut instinct. Okay, so trust your own judgment, and he's trying to lift your chin up a little bit more to give yourself a little bit of confidence as well. Yeah. All right, and also he's talking about self-belief in yourself as well. So he's all for lifting you up, pushing you forward, giving you self-belief. What's he trying to say now? Don't always take notice of what other people say, okay, because it's talking about everybody's different, right? Okay, it's like listen to them, but if it's not for you, do what you want, basically. Do you know what I mean? You know what he's trying to say? Listen to the advice and then make up your own mind, he's just said to me. Okay, but he's lovely. Now he's quite strong in spirit as well. So you may find things trying to move around your house. Yes. So if you put stuff down, things are moving. And it's more for, oh, I'm gonna play her up a little bit, that type of thing. I'm gonna play her up a little bit. But he's lovely. He's quite capable as well as of making lights flash as well, this gentleman. Okay, just to, if you're all right with it, if you're not, I'm sure you are, you look as though you're all right. Yeah. making lights flash just to let you know he's around. I don't think this is him, but I think he's talking about a gentleman that always used to wear Old Spice.
Oh my goodness, I remember seeing that at my parents' house.
Okay, so is your dad up in spirit?
No.
No, all right then. He's talking about somebody wearing Old Spice then. He must want me to go to your dad down here and talk about your dad then. Okay. Your dad must need some healing then. If he's led me to your dad, he must be wanting to give your dad some healing. Okay. He wants me to let you know that your dad talks to spirit. I don't know if you're aware of it.
I don't know.
It's as if your dad wouldn't kind of admit it. It's like this, you know what I mean? Oh,
that is how he would behave. Yes.
Yeah, and he's laughing. Your granddad's laughing, but he wants to let you know that he does actually talk to spirit. But they're giving your dad some healing. He says that your dad has been reminiscing as well. So the family's been reminiscing recently, and he wants to let you know. He's just said to me, and I was in on it. I was listening. He's saying I was listening when they were reminiscing, and he was telling me it was like a happy reminiscing as well. There's a bit of laughter, all right, and he's just letting you know I'm around them as well. Your mom. He wants me to give your mom water as though she's suffering with headaches.
Yes, she has
dehydrated. So he's just given her a glass of water to drink.
Right.
Okay. He's saying that she don't drink enough. I don't know if he means she forgets to drink or she forgets to eat sometimes. You know what I mean?
We have had issues with that recently.
Yeah, and he's trying to give her the food. But I think your nan is going to come in and talk about food now. So she's coming in with the food. Okay, and the first thing she's doing is bringing a great big roast dinner. She's making me hungry. Oh, nice. A lovely big roast dinner. Yeah. And she's cooked these Yorkshire puds that are massive. So she must have been quite a good cook because they're about that high. And she's bringing in a lovely roast dinner. So she's trying to give that to your mom. But it's as if your mom's like pecking. You know what I mean? She just doesn't feel like eating.
That's right.
She's trying to feed her up a bit. They're not overly concerned, but they're just bringing her a Sunday dinner for some reason. Okay. Your nan wants to, she also wants to feed you up as well. She's talking about feeding you. Okay. But she's changing it because she's giving you like sweet stuff like lemon meringue pie.
That is very nice.
And also bread and butter pudding she wants me to give you as well. So I think she must have made that in a time as well because she's talking about that. But she's telling me that because she wants you to have, or she thinks you need warming comfort food. She thinks you need a little bit of comfort. So that's why she's bringing like the bread and butter pudding. Come on then, Nan. She's linking you or your family to Lincolnshire as well. She's talking to me about Lincolnshire. So watch for the link there. You'll find out what she means. And she's also talking to me about Warwickshire as well. So there's some sort of link to Warwickshire that she's bringing in. And I don't know if you know Bedworth. For some reason, I know it quite well because I used to live that way. But remember, she's told you Warwickshire and Bedworth because you'll find out where they are. But she's bringing that in. She's talking about also there's a spiritualist link in your family. So there are spiritualists in your family as well. You'll probably find going back that she's bringing. And your nan's also talking about reading the tea leaves.
Okay.
I don't know if she reads them, but she's picking one up. She's picking a cup up and she's giving it to you as if you could have a go. So I don't know if you do it already. All right, but try it because I think your nan's turning them 3 times and then giving it to you to have a look into.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, so try it because she's talking about you've got psychic link. You've got a good instinct anyway, as she said, but there must be a sort of a psychic link with you as well. But she's having a bit of a joke because she's saying to me, don't use tea bags, use proper tea. All right, so use the proper tea and turn the teacup 3 times, she says, and then look at it and see what you can see. So I think she's telling you that because it feels like she's trying to develop you a little bit. All right, so have a go. She's also, I don't know if you do angel cards. She wants me to give you angel cards as well.
I said that this afternoon.
There you go then. So she's confirming, isn't she? what you've been talking about, and she's been listening, and she's trying to give you a little bit of boost and say, well, go do it, gal, as she's just said to me. Go do it, gal, she's saying. Try it. Okay. She's also talking about your dreams. You must have quite what's the proper word? Vivid dreams sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's talking about writing them down. So I don't know if you want to write them down or something, if you remember them.
Okay.
Okay. Might be worth writing them down to see what you're very creative. She's talking about creativeness with you, and like, I don't know if you've tried poems or something like that, but she's talking about being creative. All right, so watch for that. But they're both lovely. Nan and Grand, they're both lovely. They've watched somebody look at the photograph recently as well. So as they were looking at photographs, they were there watching.
Oh, wow.
Okay, they do that, don't they? Your granddad is talking about, oh, hang on. Oh, Carl. Do you know who Carl is down here? When you find out.
Right.
Remember they've mentioned Carl, you'll find out who it is. There's just going to be some sort of link to Carl. And they're also talking about Blackpool and the roller coasters.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So watch for that. I don't know if this is a memory though. So watch for that link as well. But they're lovely. How are they going to come? Now your Nan, she likes Lily of the Valley. Okay. But she also has got with her a tin of lavender powder. It's Yardley lavender powder in a tin. Do you remember it?
Yes.
And she's putting it all over everybody. Very good for relaxation, she's saying. Very good for relaxation. She's like sprinkling it all over the screen here for everybody on here for some reason. So she must think everybody on here needs to relax. But she's bringing that around her. So when your Nan comes around, you're obviously going to smell either Lily of the Valley or lavender, like your mum as well. She'll go to your mum. That's how your mum will know she's around. But she's just popped in to say hello. She's just said, and your granddad, they've just said that send their regards to the family. Okay. Send their regards and the love to the family. And before they go, they're just going to say somebody's going to be writing a book. Okay. So somebody's going to be writing a book. Your Nan's just said somebody's going to be famous, and that's exactly how she said it. Somebody's going to be famous. Wow. So watch for that as well, okay, because that'll come up as well. But they're sending the love, so I hope that was okay. I think they're going to go now. Yeah, they are. They're funny because they're going off. Do you know Morecambe and Wise?
Yes.
Do you remember the dance they'd done as they wandered off?
Yeah, we used to do it together.
There you go. The two of them have just gone off doing the Morecambe and Wise dance. So you can relay that to your mum and dad as well, that they're quite happy they've gone off. Gone off for a nice cup of tea by the look of it.
That is exactly what we will be doing.
Okay, so I'll leave that with you then, Anna. I'll leave them with you. They're
Thank
lovely.
You so much.
That's okay. Who have we got now? I've got Frank. I've got Frank here. There's a gentleman here that's shouting Frank, and he's not telling me who he relates to yet, but tell him Frank, he's just said to me. So we'll start off with anybody that can take a Frank, and then we'll narrow it down. Ooh. So Frank in spirit, just shouting at me.
I've got Amanda who's put her hand up.
Who? Amanda. Oh, where's she? Wave to me, Amanda, so I can spot you. You must be on the other page. Are you on the other page?
On page 2, yeah.
Hang on, I'll just go across my pages over. Amanda, where's Amanda? Amanda. Oh, Amanda with the glasses. Okay then. Sorry, I had to swap pages
as well.
Right. Oh, you're on the same pages though, so I can see both of you.
Oh, good.
Right. So we'll narrow it down. I just wanted to get to the right person. So lovely Frank that's coming in, and he's quite jolly as well, but he's quite stocky. He's talking about being quite stockily built as well. All right.
Yeah, I can take that.
Okay then. Now he's not telling me he worked on the railways, but there's some kind of link to the railways in the family he's talking about and working on the railway. So I don't know if you've got that far yet. You know about the railway connection?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't take that.
Who can't take it?
Me.
You can't take that. Can you take it, Heidi?
Yes, I can.
You take the railways?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Hang on a minute then. the other lady. I've forgotten your name now. I'll go blank because Spirit now to me and I'll just go blank. Heidi. Also, Frank is talking about a dad in spirit as well. So I know Frank's not your dad, is he?
No.
But you've got a dad in spirit as well?
No, I haven't got a dad in spirit.
Have you got in-law? Because I don't get the in-law bit.
No.
I'll just get dad. So I'm getting confused now then. So I've got a lovely...
Debbie?
Yeah?
Frank is worked on the railways with my granddad that's just come in just now. I don't know if that's you're still connected.
Oh, I might do. I might be.
That's his brother.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Right. Okay then.
I don't know if that's.
It might be for you then. I'm not. I don't want to just give it out, but if nobody else can take it, perhaps he's just popped in to shout hello.
Yeah.
But all right then. Well, you take him then.
Okay.
Take him anyway. But I've still got a Frank here that's talking about. He's also what I've lost the other lady that was on before. I can't remember her name. Manda. Oh, I don't know where, it's confusing on here, isn't it? But Manda, so you can't take... No, Manda, I think I'm with you. They're telling me I'm with you for some reason.
My dad's name was Frank.
Is your dad in spirit?
Yes.
Okay, where are you? What page are you on now? I've lost you now. Wave at me, Manda, so I can get your so you can get me attention.
I'm up in the corner on my screen.
Oh, it changes, you see, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you? I've got you. You're on page 1. Sorry. Sorry, Manda. Right. So Frank coming through, if this is your dad, okay. But there is going to be, he is saying there is a railway link. So you will find it. Okay. Perhaps it's in the past, but it's him that's coming through. And I don't know if you do a lot of this, Manda, with your nose, because he's playing with my nose. So I know that when he comes around you, he's going to be forever doing this.
Okay.
He's trying to get your attention. But he's also talking about playing with hair as well. So I think you might be doing this forevermore as well, just to get your attention. Right, what are you here for? First of all, he's talking about January means something to you. So that's an anniversary, birthday or passing. Okay.
Yes.
And he's also giving September as meaning something to you as well.
Yes.
Right. He's saying that there are 2 babies that have gone to spirit from the family as well that he's looking after.
Oh,
and
lovely.
As he says, I'm looking after, he goes, wow, he says, I'll pass them on to the ladies. You know what I mean? He's saying, I'm looking after them, but I'm passing them really on to the ladies. Okay, come on.
Okay.
Okay, come on, Frank. He's talking about the first thing, this is strange. The first thing he's talking about is sitting on a leather kind of chair or sofa and it making a funny noise.
Okay.
Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
So
I sit on a leather chair though, and it's a bit creaky.
I was just going to say, somebody has been sitting on a chair and it's making a funny noise. So I think he must mean you then, if you've got the leather chair. So he's just letting you know that he was around you. But he's also saying that sometimes you feel spirit around you. And it's as if you suddenly have gone, oh, like this.
Yes.
And he's been stood behind you. He says that he especially stands behind you when you're doing something on the computer, you're doing this. Okay, so he might be looking over your shoulders while you're doing such and such. Okay, he's bringing that. Now he's just saying that somebody likes to watch football on the TV, but they want a bigger TV screen.
Okay.
So somebody's going to be, if you haven't heard it yet, somebody's been talking about getting a bigger screen. Okay, and he's been listening to that conversation. Now, he's just said to me there is a twin link in your family somewhere as well. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I'm a twin.
Okay, he's bringing in a twin link. And he's also talking about a new baby coming as well around you.
Oh, that's good. It won't be me.
No, it isn't, because he's just said to me, but it's not a family link. It's a close link, but it's not family. So it may well be friends.
Oh, that's lovely.
But you're going to have a cuddle of it. So it must be quite close friends because you've got this baby in your arms rocking this baby. So he's talking about this new baby. Come on then, Dad. He's also bringing in a London link as well. It's as if somebody's going to be travelling to London.
Yeah,
but it's a few times as well. It's not just a one-off. It's backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. So somebody's going to have a connection with the London. Okay. And he's bringing with London. He's just on about buses. And then he's gone on the buses. Do you remember the programme On the Buses?
Yeah, I do.
He's bringing that. And within that programme, what was the name? What was the name with the big glasses? You know, Olive.
Oh, I know. Is he taking the mickey now?
Yeah, I don't know if he's taking the mickey, but I didn't realise you've got quite big glasses, haven't you?
He probably means me.
I don't know. Take it how you want, but he's being nice about it. He's saying, give her olive from the buses. Give her olive from the buses. But also, I think you'll find that there's an olive in spirit as well that is bringing forward to say hello to you. So I think you'll find her. Okay, come on, Dad. I hear your prayers, he's saying.
Thank you.
I hear your prayers. Okay. What is that? This is strange. He just said to me, something happened in a funeral parlour.
Yeah, I know exactly what he means.
Oh, that's all right, because I was questioning it. He just said, can you just say to us, something happened in the funeral parlour? Okay. And I don't think he's going to, you know what he means, so I don't think he's going to give much more.
I know.
Okay. Now he's talking about, totally changed now, talking about doorbells going off. You know where the doorbell's gone off?
Well,
it's like when I was young, we used to play like Rat Tat Ginger. We used to knock on somebody's door.
Knock down Ginger and run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he means that's a memory for you,
Okay.
all right, or a doorbell is going to go off and there's going to be nobody there. But he's just referring to the doorbell. He's just said to me, do you remember Doris?
Yes, I do.
She's up here with me.
Oh, that's nice.
She's nice. She feels quite, I want to say cute. Do you understand what I want to say cute?
Yeah.
But she's here. She just wants to say hello to you.
Oh, that's lovely.
He says, I've got a few women surrounding me, he says.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He's also saying for some reason he's being well fed.
Good.
Okay, so you might understand what he means by that. He's also talking about, I think he must have lost a bit of weight because he's talking to me about putting a bit of a belly on now.
Oh,
so he's got a bit of a belly back now. Okay. Okay. He's just talking to me about somebody down here who's getting cramp in the legs. And it's something, is it something to do with salt? He's talking about salt or something. I don't know whether cramp is because of salt or something. Yeah. But there's somebody that's getting cramp in the legs.
Okay.
Not serious, he's just saying it's irritating more than anything else.
Okay.
And he's also, with that, he's talking about circulation, I think, with the same person in the legs as well. You know, when you want to do this with your ankles.
Yeah, I can take that.
Okay, he's doing that as well. Anything else? He's just saying to me that somebody's going to be going for blood tests. Okay. And he's just acknowledging that around you. Not saying much more, he's just acknowledging he knows what's going on. Come on then. Oh, bit of news coming your way, he's saying. Bit of news. Feels nice as well. There's a link. I don't know whether he means it's coming from Australia way because he's linking me straight to Australia.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you've got a link there, but there's some connection with Australia that he's mentioning as well. So watch that. In fact, he's talking about somebody would like to go backpacking. So somebody likes their travelling. So that might link in with that. And he also wants to give you Switzerland as well. Somebody likes Switzerland or there's going to be a trip there. He's bringing that in around you as well. He's just said to me, I've got Betty up here with me as well. She wants to say hello to you. Aww. All right, so Betty wants to be remembered. His dad's talking about horse riding as well. He's sitting me on a horse. I think it must be a memory or somebody down here that likes the horse riding that he's bringing in as well. But he's talking about also somebody that used to work in a stables.
Yes.
You know who that is?
Yeah, I do.
Just giving you information, just bringing it. He's now another memory, I think. He's bringing in a wheelbarrow and pushing somebody in it.
Okay.
Do you remember where that was? Can you remember it?
We were kids.
Yeah, just bringing it as a memory. Okay. And he's talking about somebody down here that's not very good with their plants. They keep dying because they forget to feed them.
Okay.
He's just having a bit of a giggle, that's all. Aha. He's just talking about a house move for you. Okay. All right, so there will be another house move. He's not telling me when because they don't, do they? They just say there will be a house move. And he's just said to me, somebody's going to be in the limelight. So in a
Okay.
good way. He's just said somebody's going to be in the limelight for something, but he's not going to tell me anything else, I don't think. So watch for that as well. He's come, he says, because his name's been mentioned recently in conversation, and that's why he thought he'd pop in and
Yes,
say
it
hello
has.
to you. He wants to also, before he goes, he's playing with my nose again. Also, he wants to say how proud he is of you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And also what you've achieved.
Thank you.
Right. And then he says, but so far. So you're going to go on to something else as well. Okay. He's also kind of putting more study in front of you as well. So you're going to be going on to do something else. He's also putting you in charge of people. So I don't know if you're in charge of people already, but he's putting you in charge of people as well. You're doing a good job, he says. You doubt yourself sometimes, but you're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you.
And he's just said to me, oh, what was that? Hang on. He's always watching you. There's a few people up there that watch you as well. You know what I mean? Keep their eye on you.
Oh, that's good.
He's just saying to me, what's this? He's just saying somebody put a single red rose on somebody's grave. Do you remember that? Oh, that's good, because I was questioning him. I was saying, who was it for? And he said, give her the single red rose on a grave. And you obviously
I know what he means.
Anything more? He keeps mentioning London, so there must be quite a link to there. I don't know whether it's trying to say a place in London. Is it Clapham or something? Clapham?
Yeah, I can take that.
There's a link there that he's talking about as well. But he's sending all his love
right back at him.
Oh, you know when he's around, he says. You know when he's around anyway. You can pick up spirit. So, oh, hang on. Do you remember the old shaving brushes like this?
Yeah, I do.
He's doing that around you, doing the old shaving brushes. Now, he's talking about Old Spice as well.
Yeah, he used to wear that.
He's just saying, splash it on, like in the adverts. Splash it on, he's saying. So you may well have a whiff of that around you as well when he's around. That's how it comes. But like I say, he plays with your nose, he plays with your hair, he's trying to get your attention. He's drawing me to the light in your room, so I think you might get flashing light as well.
Yeah, that's been going on recently.
There you go. So he's talking about that as well. You don't want to go. He's quite chatty, your dad, as well, when he gets going, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's talking about a swan, but somebody got chased or something by a swan.
Yeah, the kids did when they were younger, my children.
Right. So he must be watching. He knows all about that then. Okay. We go in now. I don't know what he means by calling somebody honey. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Honey? Yeah.
He
just shouted honey to me. It's going to go, I think.
Oh, bless him.
Watch I don't know whether he means this as a memory or somebody's got a thing about falling out of bed. You know what it means?
Yeah.
He's talking about watch don't fall out of bed or something. He's lovely. He's lovely. You may well hear him around your house as well, like creaking the stairs as well.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about going up and the stairs creaking as well. He's lovely. You don't really want to go, I don't think. I think you can quite happily chat away.
That's lovely.
It's nice. Lovely. Okay. You're quite psychic as well.
Yeah.
You know, when you think the phone's going to ring and it rings.
Yeah.
That's what he's bringing to me. You sense it's going to happen before it happens. Okay. That's all. And also Margaret in spirit wants to say hello. Do you know who Margaret is?
Yeah, I do.
Margaret wants to be remembered. Anyone else up there? Quick, and Olive, when you find out who she is.
Yeah.
I think she's going back a little bit. Anything else? They're going. They're going to go now.
Thank you, Deb.
Okay, so I'll leave their love with you. He's blowing me kisses.
Thank you.
I have to blow your kisses.
Right back.
All right. But I don't know why he's making me wave at you. It must be him that's making me wave. So I'll leave that with you.
Thank you, Deb. That's lovely.
Okie dokie. You can't take Yvonne, can you, while I'm at it?
Yes.
Oh, Yvonne from Spirit?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just about to go on to my next link and I thought it was Yvonne because somebody's just shouted, Yvonne, Yvonne.
I used to call her Ronnie.
So I don't know if there's somebody else also on here that can take an Yvonne in spirit, just in case we've got a double. If there's anyone on here that can take Yvonne, wave, because I might be coming to you next. Obviously not, it probably was for you then, Manda. Okay,
thanks,
I'll leave that with you then, Manda.
Thank you.
Who have I got here then? Oh, I've got a lovely lady here that's talking to me. First of all, she's talking to me about France at the moment and going to France in these lovely like bed and breakfast places, but she used to go quite regular by the look of it, and she could speak French quite well as well. I don't know if anybody on here can take that, somebody that used to visit France quite a lot, and unless you can, of course, on here. She's a mom, and she's talking about being able to speak French. Can anybody take her? I'm not going to speak French. Nobody owning up to her? Nobody? Chris, you can't see anyone on the other page, can you?
Nobody waving. I'm checking all the
Ooh.
pages.
Come on then, lovely. You have to give me a bit more. She's talking, you see, she's talking to me about Brittany, but the place in France, Brittany, not the name as well. So there's somebody that's got this link to France and probably Brittany that's got a mom in spirit that's talking about going to France. Anybody want to go to France? I don't know why she's talking about it if I can't link with somebody. Let's get more about this mom, because perhaps it's in the past and you can't think about it. She's actually talking about the name Joyce will mean something as well. I'm not saying that's her name because she's just shouted at me, Joyce. There's another link, Joyce. So if anybody can take Joyce in spirit with a mom up there. Oh, she's also just said to me that she's got her brother up there as well. So you've got to have a mom up there and also an uncle up there that she's bringing. And also she's got 2 babies with her in spirit as well. So she's looking after the 2 babies that are in spirit. Nobody yet? Well, that's strange, isn't it?
I can't see anybody waving.
Who are you coming with? Who are you coming for? She just said to me, oh, mom. Who are you coming for? She's actually got her sister up there. So she's got her sister up there. She's up there, and she's also got a brother up there as well. So if we can't take her, I'll put her to one side, because I don't know if, you're not able to watch this on Catch Up, are you? Do you put it on? No, you don't, do you? Zoom, I can't remember.
It's recorded.
Is it? So sometimes, people catch up, but I've just remembered you can't do that on here. But anyway, we'll move on from her. But if anybody comes across it later on, just give me a shout on Messenger or something, and we'll see if we can give you a bit more. So I won't dwell on her. She'll park herself. I always say I'm going to park her. So I'll park her for a little bit and wait for somebody to come through. Right, Roy in spirit now I want. Anybody who knows Roy, let me know. Nina and Dean. I can see 2 people. Dean and Nina. Oh, Nina, you've got mom up there as well, Nina. I've got a lovely mom with Roy shouting.
Who was like a mum?
Have you? Yeah. We'll she'll give us a bit more. Is it her you want to speak to? You need some healing in Nina as well.
Yeah.
She's close, you see. She's coming in like a mom, so she must have been pretty close.
Yes,
but Roy's the one that's come in, because Roy's quite an unusual name, isn't it? You don't get many Roys. So I think he just wants to bring her in, but I want to make sure I'm with you, so we'll get a bit more off her. But she's talking to me about cold hands as well, so I don't know who suffers with the cold hands.
I do.
She's talking to me about that. She's also talking about, I know there's a lot, we've all been talking about jabs recently, but this is not the COVID jab. She's talking about another jab. I don't know whether somebody's grabbed some blood or something like that.
Regularly.
Oh, is that what she's talking? I just want to make sure I'm with you. Okay. And she's also talking about Rachel. Do you understand where the link to Rachel is?
Yes.
Right. So we're with you then. I just wanted to check that I'm with you. So that's good. We're with you. Right. The first reason she's coming through, oh, she's lovely, because the first thing she wants to do is give you this massive hug, like a cuddle, but really a strong cuddle.
Yeah.
Because she's talking about you need some upliftment. So you must need quite a lot of upliftment at the moment.
Yeah.
And when we say, I mean, she's telling me to say this, we've got a bit of a downer on ourselves. You understand why she's saying that?
Yeah, totally.
So she's just said she's got a bit of a downer on herself, and I'm here to uplift her. And she's just said to me, remember that smile, remember that smile. Yeah. Okay, and that's what she's trying to get you to remember. She's also talking about the name Lawrence means something to you somewhere as well. So Lawrence.
It does somewhere. I'm trying to remember where.
Remember Lawrence in spirit, I think, by the look of it. So you probably find it going back a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's just talked to me about Lawrence. Okay. she's talking about healing to you, but also to your legs as well. So I don't know if you're having trouble with your legs.
Yeah.
But she wants me to, she's telling me that your great grandma is a good healer. I don't know if you remember.
She was actually my great aunt, but
is she?
More like a grandma. Yeah.
But your great grandma also is a good healer. She
Yeah.
wants to give you the healing. She's the
Yeah.
powerful one that's giving you healing. Okay, we go back to this lovely lady again. Come on then, lovely. She's also, it's all about healing with you for some reason, so you must need quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
She's talking about healing, and she's talking about your knees.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm having to move my knees around a little bit. They're cracking a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
She's talking also, now she's changing the subject now, because she's talking about a holiday to Florida.
That was, somebody had to cancel it.
Right, okay. Well, they'll be going because she's talking about going. Okay, so maybe they'll rebook it. But she's aware of this holiday to Florida that she's talking about. And she's also talking about family rifts. Family rifts.
Yeah.
Okay. She's talking to me about bridges that need to be built in the family.
Yeah.
All right. She's saying that somebody, her words are somebody, you know, when they say somebody's sweeping something under the carpet.
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's saying somebody needs to, she's just changed. She's just said to me, somebody needs to address the elephant in the room. That's exactly how she said it. Okay. But she's not, you know, she's got a little bit of a smile, so I know it's not too serious.
Yeah.
But she's talking about there is a lot going on.
Yes.
And she's talking about people that need to, their heads banging together to try and sort things out. And I know that if she was down here, she would be doing it.
Yeah, she
would.
would.
Get things sorted out, because she don't like, what's the word you said? Animosity, if I've said that right. She says, I don't like any animosity.
Yeah.
You know that word, I can't even say it now. She's not making me say it, but she don't like any of that. Okay. Bill in spirit wants to say hello.
Oh, that's my neighbour.
Okay, wants to say hello. He's actually just said, hasn't she got lovely rosy cheeks? You get rosy cheeks sometimes.
I've noticed, but probably.
I don't know. He's just talking about your rosy cheeks. So he obviously thinks you've got rosy cheeks or something, but he's just wanting to say hello. Right, back to the lady. Okay, what we're going to talk about now. Okay. We've had the Florida link, and now she's taking me to Australia. So there's a link over there as well. Yeah, and there's communication going backwards and forwards there as well. Okay, so there's going to be some links coming from that end as well. So watch for that. Okay, she's telling me that somebody is like watching the telly, but they're getting fed up of it, so they keep turning it over because there's nothing on.
Yeah,
and also they turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off.
Well, that's my partner.
She's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. She's just said to me also, Ivy in spirit is here as well. So there's Ivy. You'll find out who she is. Don't worry too much, but you will find her, because she's talking to me about somebody's interested in doing the family tree. All right. So
it's
somebody
been
around.
done. It has.
Oh, is it?
So I'll have to go around.
So perhaps you'll find something else in it, but just talking about the family tree as well. New baby coming around you as well.
Keep being told that one. It's definitely not me.
Coming around you. She's talking about the new baby, but she's also saying there is a twin link in your family as well. So
I have sisters who are twins.
Okay. She's also saying there is an Irish link in your family as well.
Yes, there is.
And she's talking about a Catholic link.
Yes, there is.
Okay, she's talking. In fact, she says to me, there's a lady in spirit that's actually holding, she's here with the rosary beads.
Yeah.
Okay, playing with that, and she just wants to say hello to you as well.
Yeah.
She's singing that song. I don't know if Tipperary is in Ireland, but she's singing the song. There's a long way. Oh, it's a long way to Tipperary.
Yeah, I know why that is. Yeah.
Do you know where it is? That's all right then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She's singing another song. I'm just trying to get the words to it. Dolly. Hello, Dolly.
Sorry?
Hello, Dolly.
Her name's Dolly.
Was it? She's singing the song Hello, Dolly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she wants me to give you that. So that's good for you then. You know, it's come on then, lovely. She says that she's talking to me now about eyebrows. and somebody made a bit of mess of their eyebrows when they pulled too many out.
That's my daughter. She went bald eyebrows.
So she's obviously watching, ain't she? She's
Yeah.
obviously watching what's going on. She's laughing her head off. Oh, did she have to paint them or something? Did
I
somebody
have
paint them
no
up?
idea. She grew a long fringe at the time.
Right, okay. With that, you know, she's talking about, you know, when you can go and have them kind of tattooed on.
Yeah.
I don't know whether she's making it as a joke or why she's put that in my head. I don't know.
I know somebody who did have that done.
Right, okay. So perhaps she's watching them. Are they close to you, are they?
No, they're in spirit now, the person who had it done.
Right, okay then. Perhaps they're coming through that way then with the eyebrows just to say hello then. Take it that way then, because she's talking to me about that's sometimes how they bring people through. Just take it that she wants to say hello to you. Oh, right, okay. Okay. There's somebody that took their own life in spirit wants to say hello to you as well.
I know a few of them.
One with tablets.
Sorry?
Tablets. Overdose.
Right, I'll have to think about that because I know quite a few have gone in different ways.
Yeah. But they want to say hello. They've just popped in quick, said hello. I took an overdose and they've gone. Okay, but they just want to be remembered, that's all. But the lady's coming, Dolly's coming around. Oh, hang on. She's just brought with her, oh, she's talking too quick for me now. Kevin down here. Do you know who Kevin is?
Yes.
Something going on around Kevin. Something she's describing as interesting. Okay, so nothing bad, but a bit of gossip coming around Kevin. She's also talking about somebody down here that wants a dog.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And she's also bringing in a Westie, one of those little white Westies.
Who had one of them?
I think there's one in spirit that she's bringing through.
Yeah, I know whose that is.
Say hello. So she's just sending her love and letting you know that she's around. She just wants to let you know, or a reason for coming is she wants to let you know that you're not on your own, because sometimes you feel like you're on your own.
Yeah.
And she's come to say you're not on your own because we're here.
Yeah.
And that's a reason for coming.
Oh, God.
Oh, you talk to her every now and again as well. And she wants to make sure that you know that she's listening.
Oh, thank you.
So she's saying, keep talking to me. I like your shenanigans. So I don't know what you've been up to. So she knows what you're doing. Okay, I like your shenanigans. So keep talking to her. She's lovely. She's got that kind of laugh, like you've got a good hearty laugh. She's got this kind of hearty laugh as well. All right, she's blowing you kisses. She just wants me to say that's the smile, because she's made me look directly at you and pointed at your smile and gone, that's the smile.
Okay.
So she's sending her love.
Thank you.
Was it you, Chris? Did you say I finished or something?
I was going to say it's coming close to the end, and I've got to say some beautiful messages there. It's really nice. The validation of the people is just absolutely lovely. Wow. So
you get a good link. They natter away, don't they? Natter.
They do.
Want to make sure that they know everybody.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Right, then.
Right, so all that leaves me to do is give out the notifications for you guys. Our next service will be Saturday the 10th of April at 7 p.m. Our guest medium is Angela Foster, so I hope you're all there to see. Don't forget we have our open weekly circle, which is on Tuesday night. Everybody is welcome to come along. You might get a chance of a reading for that. If you practice in reading, please just come along, because it's a great place to learn and practice on that one for you. And don't forget we have a weekly we have a medium we have a weekly psychic medium development group, which is on a Friday, and that anybody can join on that, and there's a small fee for that. So if you look into that or speak to Kevin, we can head you in the right direction. Now what I'd like to do is just hand you over to Debbie for the closing prayer.
Okay. Divine Spirit, now that our service is drawing to a close, we thank everybody here for joining us, and thank our friends from the spirit world for showing us again that life is eternal. We ask a blessing on each and every one of us here today and the families that they represent, May they go back safe in the knowledge that their loved ones are with them always. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, and that's lovely. So we'll play our final piece of music.
God be with you till we meet again. By his counsel's guide uphold you. With his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again.
God be with you till we meet again. Neath his wings securely hide you. Daily manna still provide you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again.
God be with you till we meet again. When life's perils thick confound you, put his arms unfailing round you. God be with you till we meet again.
Till we meet, till we meet,
Till we meet at Jesus' feet.
till we meet, till we meet.
God be with you.
God be with you. Oh, God be with you
Till we meet again.